Raven, would you like to introduce yourself? Just tell us a little bit about yourself and your spiritual pathway.
Hello, Raven here, and I just can't believe this book is finally in print. It has been a long time, as many of us here can attest, and it's just amazing to work with Moon Books as my third publisher, and it feels so fancy that you're in the UK, and I've worked with incredible authors and editors and everybody throughout the process, so thank you for everything, Moon Books. And yeah, the title hasn't changed since 2008 during the inception of the book. It's still called Black Magick, 13 Tales of Darkness, Horror, and the Occult. And as for an introduction, I'm the author of what will be 11 books with Llewellyn and Crossed Crow and now Moon Books. And I write about shadow magic. And this is my first fiction project. So I write about shadow magic and I write about empathy. So I write books specifically for empaths and for those who pursue magical spirituality from a dark but positive angle. And actually, I brought my 2 oracle decks. I co-created 2 oracle decks. The first was the Empath's Oracle. So I'm very proud of how these turned out. And the one that just came out is called the Gothic Witch's Oracle. So this one's on Llewellyn, and this one's on Crossed Crow. And I think with the Black Magick project coming out, it's just a perfect addition to what's been unfolding. So I'm so excited. And I'd love to hear from the other, there are 13 authors in total, of course, and 5 of us could make it. So I'd like to hear from the others now. Tell me about yourselves.
Thank you. Thank you, Raven. I have to admit, your Shadow Magic book has been on my shelves since it came out.
Oh, wonderful.
And it's a brilliant book. Absolutely brilliant.
Oh, thank you. Well, the re-edition, the 15th anniversary edition is on Crossed Crow Books, and that's expanded, revised, and 3 times better. So I'll be sure to get you a copy.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So in no particular order whatsoever, Jaclyn, would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm the author of the Empire series called Witches and Black Roses. And right now I'm working on the 23rd installment, Queen of Hearts. And hopefully it'll be done end of January, early February. And I also have this spin-off series, short stories called Witches' Diaries. And I am pagan witch. I follow the Roman, Greek, and Egyptian gods. I'm very excited about being included with Black Magick.
Cool. Brilliant.
I mean, it's
Thank
exciting.
you. Thank you. And again, no particular order. Rhea, would you like to introduce yourself?
This is also my first time being published whatsoever at all. And I've done it pretty much by the skin of my teeth with the help of Raven and a close friend of his. Thank you. And, I aspire to be a writer, but I don't really claim to be one. I think I'm more of a storyteller. My spiritual path is, although, I will become a writer at some point, I'm just going to keep at it because I love it. My spiritual path is just straight up witch. I don't really know if I have specific factions, parts, or pieces to add to it. When people ask, that's pretty much what I say. Earth-based is basically what I end up saying. So Raven's been a friend of mine for a really long time, and I owe this opportunity to him, hands down. And I'm grateful. Thank you. So that's what I've got. It's lovely to meet you, all of you.
And Miranda, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, Rachel, thank you. My name is Miranda Hewlett. This is also my first time officially publishing any fiction, so we're in good company. Raven and I actually met in elementary school, and so we have been very close buds for a very long time through much of our development. It's actually kind of a funny inside joke because I am a writing professor by profession, yet have published no books compared to his 11. So just a little bit of a internal competition there. Nothing too extreme. No. I am very grateful for the opportunity. I am also blessed to be the associate editor of this particular tome, and am very grateful for that opportunity as well. I have been with Raven with this project since 2008, so I think the 17 years, correct me if I'm wrong, that we've been working to bring this baby to adulthood. I mean, it really is there at 17 years old. So I am the author of Don't Forget to Feed in the in our anthology, and very, very proud of that story, which started out as a dream that I shared with Raven and was built into a story, which is fantastic. So I'm very excited. I'm also feeling incredibly blessed to have gotten to read everyone else's story and be part of that journey of those being revised and edited and born into their final drafts, which is just such a beautiful thing to experience, not only personally, but to see so many other people's work grow through this process. So yes, it's been wonderful, and I'm happy to be here, and thank you all for including me. Thank you.
And Adele, how about you?
Really, 17 years since we started the project. You can't be. I'd given up on it. I'd completely forgotten about it. I truly had. And out of the blue, Raven sent me an email saying, oh, by the way, the project's happening. No, we can't be after all this time. So it's actually lovely to see it to finally come to fruition. I don't actually have a spiritual path as such. I don't belong to a particular organized religion. I'm not into dogma. I'm not into belief. I'm into experience and knowledge, which is, I've looked into various different religions down the years. You name it, I've looked into it at some point. I'm just by myself these days. But I've been writing since I was 13, 14. And I got my first poem published when I was about 16. And I've gone on since then. I've got 4 novels available. If anyone's interested in those, you're very welcome to go and have a look. Quick plug, well, you know. Subtle as a charging rhino. There's the Artisan Sorcery series, which is based in Liverpool, and it's about a group of artists and craftspeople who are also members of an international occult order, and they get into quite a pickle here and there and have to defend their right to exist, and internal squabblings and experiences, and things go right and things go wrong. And anyway, I'm not going to give the plot away.
Yeah, no secrets.
So, yeah, hi everybody.
Brilliant. Excellent. Thank you. So quite a different collection of folk. Obviously some that aren't here as well. There's 13 in total, isn't there?